When I was 17, which was probably about the time dinosaurs still roamed the earth, I worked for an advertising agency in Adelaide, and at that time I was producing, writing radio commercials for a radio program. And I suddenly had an awakening that this is what I really wanted to do. I wanted to get into radio. And by process of elimination, I talked to a number of people in radio at the time, and finally had an audition arranged with a studio manager at a station called 5AD. And he said to me, what you need to do is go to one of our country affiliates and get some experience. You've got the right voice, you're probably going to find a career in it. So I went home and I said to my mother, guess what, Mum? I'm getting out of the advertising industry. I'm going into radio. And there was a slight pause when she said, no, you're not. You have a perfectly good job. And of course, I was absolutely devastated. Until about 10 years ago, my wife saw an article in a local newspaper, and it was about a community radio station seeking presenters. And she said, this has got to be the culmination of all those years of longing. So I sent in an audition tape, and the rest, of course, is history. Just 1 minute past 7 o'clock. Weather in Melbourne today becoming sunny with a top of 26 degrees. It's currently a very mild. And I remember the first program I presented, and you would think that I'd be nervous. And unlike a lot of my contemporaries even professional contemporaries on other radio stations who like a small glass of something strong before they go on air, I wasn't at all nervous. And thinking back on the first day, we were broadcasting from what was the front bedroom of an old house which had been taken over by the council for a neighbourhood house, and we were using borrowed and very antiquated equipment. Today, 10 years on, almost 11 years on, we have a brand new purpose-built studio, we have brand new equipment, and everybody has grown with the experience. I now have finally, albeit an unpaid one, but I do have a career in radio, and I just love it. I have 2 programs. I have a breakfast program, I have a Saturday afternoon program, and it is really what my world is all about.